Fellas, steel fender, 1973 Yamaha RT3 360 big bore two-stroke, easy to rebuild and maintain, classic trail bike that has been super hot over the last few years. This 360 model is kind of like the crown jewel. 73 was the last year of this generation with those steel fenders. This bike, one owner since 1988. We have the original Yamaha RT3 owner's manual. Ronnie, check this out. And then a New York, clear New York title and a spare key for it. This one's got all the original cycle parts, showing a little over 4,100 miles on it. Let's start at the front. It's got the 21-inch front wheel. It's got the steel fender in nice straight condition. One of these fenders, a nice straight original fender in no better condition than that, sold for $425 on eBay this year. Just like that, just the fender without the mounting hardware. Some of the cycle parts are getting super rare to find, but what you can get your hands on is new old stock engine parts, rebuild kits for the petcock and the carburetor, and all the other materials you need to do a proper mechanical restoration on this bike. Original tin sets in nice condition, this copper color with this swooping decal here. Ronnie, show them the bars. The gauge cluster's in good shape, nice and clear. Original ignition is present. The original decomp switches here, although broken off, these are available on eBay, maybe even in our inventory. Switch housings intact, throttle housing. The tank is a little bit beat up top here, but nice and clean on the inside. This is something that could be restored. These tanks are hard to come by. It's definitely a salvageable tank. Matching numbers bike. Rear fender's just as straight as the front. Original seat cover on this bike is kind of an indication of how it was stored. If this bike was left outside, it would look like a total sea urchin at this point after 50 years. This bike is 50 years old in 2023. Check out original seat pan, original foams in there. They start to crumble a little bit. Foam and seat covers are available. Original air box, battery box, oil tank, everything's here. Nothing's been stripped off. Actually, the one piece that's not here is the tool pouch right here. I'll show you on the DT1 exactly what you're missing, but these are available on eBay. This is going to be a roll your own project. We did a short eval in the service shop, but no formal mechanical evaluation has been made, but Pops, I'll let you take it from there. Oh, I'm glad that you adjusted those, because the turn signals in 73 that were still an option. The front turn signals on this bike are present. These signal kits are getting extremely expensive. Rear turn signals are not present, but it's half the kit that you won't have to source.
Before you check out, I want you to talk a little bit about sales we've done of ones like this, the black one, the black and red one that you had, and the values of them, along with Scott Majek's 250 right here.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about the values of them restored, so people understand if they don't already.
Sure. Well, a couple things driving the values. These were stripped and ridden off-road. 73 Yamaha was just starting their MX program, actually on the same chassis as this. A lot of guys have stripped the Enduros down, get rid of all the cycle parts, and ride them off-road and destroy them. So you see these fenders, which aren't in production anymore, going for $1,000 for the set on eBay, and all of a sudden your restoration on a Facebook Marketplace one cost you $6,000 and a year of your time. And then just looking at the labor, if you were to bring it to a shop, you're looking $7,000 to $10,000 to do a proper frame-off restoration on one of these. So over the last few years, we had a 71 RT1 going anywhere from 85 up to 11.5 we got for one RT1. The 68 DT1s regularly selling for over 12.5. We've had RT3s over 8,000 very regularly, in nice running condition, nice original condition. So that's what the values are doing, and it's a pure reflection of the cost to restore and the rarity of some of the cycle parts, and to find one in original condition that's not stripped down, that's not smashed, that has a title, that's together in one piece. It's difficult to source some of these parts. So super secure investment. This is something that would be an awesome bike to frame and do what Scott did with his DT1 here, take it to the next level. You will see return on investment. There's a big pool of buyers that would like to buy these when they're done. Take it to a major auction, see all your money back. It's been great to see the values on these pick up over the last few years to reflect what it costs to restore them. Whereas a few years ago, you'd see, but them, well, guys not going out of their way, but now it's.
Why did you buy a 360 for your personal bike for a couple of years? What attracted you at 23 years old to, or at the time you were 21?
We like big bore two strokes. The early Yamaha Enduro is it's the top dog for the early. The TS series is cool. The Suzuki had a good program too, but the Yamahas are just something about the Yamahas, and they have a cult following. Parts are available. It's just a simple, low compression, big bore two-stroke motor. What's not to like about it?
Show them the motors, Ron. I put them side by side so you can see how massive this 360 is compared to the 250 being a big bore. Everything about the 360 is a little bit bigger than the 250. The frame, the forks are longer travel that they appear much larger, but that may be an optical illusion, because if you stand back, you'll notice this is a 21-inch front tire on this bike right here on the 360, and it's a 19 on the 250, so it jacks up the whole front end considerably. It makes it a better off-road machine for sure, and a better selection of tires are available. But it looks like the forks are a wider diameter. The frame looks bigger because it's jacked up. It's like putting a lift kit on your truck or something. But is that the same exact frame profile? Are the engine cases the same, to your knowledge, or no? I think they're
correct. The only difference is the jug, the frame, the forks are the same on these bikes. There were some revisions after from 72 on. Yamaha did away with the badge tank on this 73 model. The exhaust shield got the 360 badge, was a cool kind of sign there. Let me see a few other things. Revised.
shape too,
Yeah, tank shape changed, like you said, and also the seat profile, the seat pans changed slightly
So
amongst
totally
amongst some other. But underneath, there's more similarities than differences on these two bikes. It's more or less design cues, refreshing them as the manufacturers use. I like to say BNG, bold new graphics. So yeah, not much else has changed with these.
So new tins, new seat, a 21-inch front wheel. Excellent core bike with the title in hand. If you're looking for a classic Yamaha to restore, this is absolutely not a parts bike. You'd be an idiot to pull this thing apart because it's all there. It just needs a little bit of love to take it to the next level, and you'll have yourself a excellent investment. This thing will be worth north of 10 if it's done right, very easily. If you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.